To the channel, Pilot Ryan Media, TJ on the camera. We have finally got a chance to get out the erratics. It's beautiful out here. This is available from Horizon Hobby. Check out the tech spec and ordering information in the description. We set it up by the book. I have it set up with safe as well if I want it. I'm going to take off in the book recommended low rate of 70%, which is still a tremendous amount of throw deflection. Super excited to check this out. Been looking forward to getting this one up in the air, and here's our chance. Let's go. Here's high rate. You can check it out. That's a crazy amount of deflection. Here's my 70%. Still crazy amount of deflection. That's what I'm going to use to take off right now. Oh, nice. So we're just going to get it trimmed out. Mosey out here into the grass. We'll keep it close for TJ for a minute. We're low rate, just milling about. I need some up elevator. And that's a lot better. I thought I might. And the rudder is definitely a little bit out of trim too. So that feels a lot better already. Wow, look at this. This is the 70% with an 850 just milling about. And then we'll turn it up to 11 here in a minute. I'm curious about a lot of things on this plane. But I just want to let you see it gentle first. You keeping it in there okay?
Yeah.
All right. That's 70% throw. You see how very responsive that is. That's awesome. I mean, this is a 3D, I'd call this like a 3D trainer. Let's see vertical on it. Wow. It's definitely got power. Inverted flat spin, look at that, man. That is cool. And that's just 70% deflection. Wow, that was neat. Man, I wonder how that is in high rate. We're gonna do this battery though. I'm gonna try to stay in low. We're flying in this small spot here in front of the RC Fun Park Hobby Town in Indiana. And you gotta see what the knife edge is all about. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
And then a little snap. Wow, that's cool. I think guys that want to get into 3D are gonna really enjoy this as an offering. Oh, sick. Let's not crash it, dude. I'm not really I can do some stuff, but I'm not a 3D pilot, so it's interesting for me here. Super responsive. That 70% with that heavier pack is feeling pretty good out here. Guys that are already proficient with this are going to enjoy the lighter pack, I'm just positive. We're going to land it because the train's coming, which is going to completely ruin our audio. But we're not going to land it upside down. Man, that is neat. That is cool. Once this train goes by, we'll take this back up. All right, let's mosey on out.
What's up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? We are large and in charge. Don't call me Marge. Show number 3,028, season 2, episode 34. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? We'll do a roll call in a minute. Can everyone hear me and all that? Yeah, man, I can't help it. Let's see. 33 in here. 36 going up. Let's see. Wow, man, where do I start? If you don't hear your name, pop back in. Warren, Race 22 crew, Mike Bird, Rage RC, Jeff and Lower Alabama, Boss 223, Jay Huff, Mike Bird, let's see, Paul McNeil, Victor RC Jet, Scott Settle in the house, P51D fan, Cody S. Cody S, I think you were first today. Eddie K in the house. Nice. How's everybody doing? Silver Fox, how you doing? On Approach RC, great. Caesar Guzman, good to see you. Turning Bank in the house. I feel like there's names I haven't seen before. That's wonderful. Come back one of these days when we have a show. Dan Zimmerman, what up? JCB 67. Boss doing good. Nice. Anybody get to fly? My gosh. I got to fly trucks today, but I know you don't want to hear about that yet. We'll talk about that in a minute. Our buddy Kelly Klein came over with a bad to the bone 8S Creighton. It was sick. Scotty, what's going on? Wild Bill. Nice. Who's putting together a MiG-29? There we go. Right there. Rage RC. Fun. That's a good one. I don't like anything bigger than a 4,000 in it personally. 3,200, 4,000s, like all the way back. That's what's up. I put a little spacer in the spring tube on the front strut of mine for angle of attack. Just a little bit of help there. Silver Fox flew the Habu 50 millimeter. House. Everybody throw down for Brad's mom. Hello, everyone. Oh, nice. P51D. No flying. Went to test my center burner and my F-16. Eddie K wants to go fly at Tyler Perry's place. Ron for the Hills. What up? George is flying tomorrow. Rowan's Hangar in the house. Sup, everyone. Oh, no. Boss, no flying. Killed me. Beautiful day. All flooded. Oh, man. Nice, Rage. Yeah, good. Mike Bird swearing at a drift car. Nice. It's still winter here. I mean, stinko. I'm ready. Turning Bank trying to get in the air tomorrow. Boss says it'll be a week for his field dries out. Man. I'll be somewhere warm pretty soon, but I won't be flying there. Unfortunately, I will be flying there, but I won't be flying RCs when I get there. Rowan's Hangar changed his name to Rowan's Hangar. It used to be RC Production. Rowan is the kid at Alabama Field who, crazy story, won a Beech 18. Yeah, come and get it, Brad's mom. What's up, Dad? Paul McNeil flew his helicopter today, and man, are his arms tired. Huh? Doesn't make any sense. Nothing does. It's okay. Nice. So what's the background music in your head? What's up, Ben Harbor? Good to see you. I talked to Bobby a little bit yesterday via text, and I thought he may be available, but he just now closed. So maybe I'll hear from him here in a little while. Right, so what's going on? Yeah. Good deal. 8-bit FPV, what up? And had a fun day at the shop today, man. Talked to all kinds of people about RC. That's what they all say. Scott. It's true though. Maybe he'll take a break and let us see what's going on, but they're putting carpet on the racetrack in California the last couple days. Craig Beaven, what up? Warren picked up a Robart retractable tail wheel for his Hanger 9 Hellcat at the swap meet. What up? Swap meet for the win. Man, I got to talk to some kids about planes and stuff today. I just love that, man. On the floor, bro. Get me on the floor. Cashing checks, making sound effects. Guys, I hate to tease you, but I'm gonna. I built one the other day that I think is really cool that will come out here in the near future. I'm teasing you. I'm sorry, but I'm excited about it. I think it's neat, and that's all. That's it. Nice. Living La Vida Loca. Brad's mom in the house. Why don't you come get your Sukhoi, dude? And your other stuff. No, Eddie K. I'm still all about that though. The that Pawnee, man. Nah, man, because I could talk about that if that was here already. The big Carbon Z. Any minute now, though. A lot of this stuff is slated for February, starting to release. Brad's mom, she always has something new on Thursdays. LOL. Yeah, a new boyfriend every Thursday. Victor RC Jets did 3 turbine and 4 EDF jets today. Nice. What's up, Newts? Nice. Hunter Yoakum in the house. Man, I flew my Commander Ultimate 3D biplane and Timber today. Got lots of flying done. Very good, man. You can check out some of Hunter Yoakum's flying exploits and posts on his TikTok for sure. Are you doing anything else besides TikTok, or is TikTok your main one, Hunter? You can tell us in here. Warren said he hadn't flown in over 7 months. Wow. That's what it feels like for me. Question on the Arrows MiG-29. Is it okay to set up the elevators at neutral? I really can't remember. I'd have to look back at my videos, but I just sitting here, I would say give it some up. Take off. I think you're going to want to have high rate on the elevator too, believe it or not, even though it's a big full flying stab. But literally, I would watch, not to blow my whistle, but I talk a lot. There's things to pick up. Like I'd go back and watch all our MiG-29 videos if possible. But to answer right now, I would definitely have 2 or 3 millimeters of up at neutral, just because I would just to start. You can always trim it down, but it's better to settle a plane that's climbing than to have one not come off. You know what I mean? Eddie K, you ain't lying. Which color do you want? Hunter says he does Instagram and Facebook too. Put your handle in here. Is it all Hunter Yoakum, man? Oh, nice. Ben Harbor says he can't wait to tell y'all more about his next giant. Still working on the announcement, but it's gonna be fun. I'm sure it is. Stay tuned to Ben Harbor and all his socials and YouTube channel, which is where he's at right here, coming at you with this avatar. Check out Ben Harbor, man. If you guys don't know Ben Harbor, he's been at it for a long time. And recently on this channel, we did a video of his Gigantor C-47 that he built, scratch built, basically off of flight test plans made gargantuan. Yep, he's still doing carpet. So yeah, check that out. New announcement coming from Ben, guys. Fun. You guys are all so active. I'm jealous. Golly, man. Rowan says he knows what it is. Yeah, you Alabama folks probably do know what it is. Oh, no sweat, man. No sweat, man. Ben is good stuff. I love the see y'all build. I'm feeling the urge a little bit personally. Bobby's got a plane that we wrecked a Arma Sentin through the wing of, and I'm like looking at it, thinking about it's wood, and I'm like, I know I could fix that. You know, I've never done it, but like I do how. I mean, I could do it if I want to. You know. Scott Settle. Yeah, man, very cool. That's going to be nice. The suggestion came. Is this an Easter egg? Can we say this? So the inspiration, the suggestion for the project he's working on from the last stream here or the last time you were on in Alabama? Is it from last week, man? I don't know. Somebody's going to have, I guess we're going to have to wait and find out. And there's a part of me like talking about this building I want to do. I built a crawler kit and that was really fun. And I enjoyed it. And I've been thinking about doing another one, and there's a new one. Okay. There's a new kit and I'm thinking about it. But I want to do a plane first. I want to do a plane. Boss says he builds a lot, but I am a custom paint guy. George Watts broke down and ordered an Extreme Flight Extra 300. There you go. V2 EXP in the house. What's up, Axel? Good morning from Thailand. Wow. Good morning. Coffee time. Excellent. George Watts got an invite for Hunter Yoakum, man. Come out and fly at our field in Elizabethtown. Just let me know. There you go, Hunter. That's a beautiful field with great folks. Georgia's solid. Those boys still fly, George. That come with you sometimes. Y'all wanting balloons, man. That's fun. I fly a HSD F-16, says Axel. Nice. We had some pretty good videos of the HSD F-16 back on the channel. You can check out the HSD Jets, RC Jetworks playlist and see me and Bobby flying some of those awesome HSD jets. Chris and Nathaniel, yeah, both still fly. One is 6'3" and the other is 6'4" now. Golly, they were still little, man, when they were first coming with you. Weren't they? Man. Tall. Do balloons require remote ID? Do balloons require remote ID? No. No. No, they do not. But you do have to have a Part 107 if you're going to make any money with your balloon. Like if it's a Buster Brown balloon, you're going to have to get with it dialed in. Ben, Scott talking to Ben. Let's have fun with this. I'm thinking we should give hints and see if they guess. Oh. What's up, EQ? Andrew in the house. What's up, big dog? Shaka Corbin. Greetings, Pilot Ryan. This is Lyndon Stewart joining you from another network. All right, man. Aliases are cool here. We don't judge. It's fine. So we're having a guessing game with Ben Harbor's next project he's working on. Some of these turkeys that are in Alabama and fly at the club with him already have an advantage in this guessing game, so you don't get to play. Hint number one, as far as I can see, is it's another Douglas plane from late World War II. So to me, late World War II excludes the Dauntless. But it's more than likely Navy is my guess. Somebody let me know. Am I getting warm here? Let's figure this out. Let's drop some more hints. Let's go. I'm going to leave that one up. It's another Douglas plane from late World War II. So my guess for the Dauntless is a guess not for it. Single engine? Brian Chambers. What's up, Ryan? Starting to look like that gopher was wrong. No kidding. Keith Christie says F7F. That's a Grumman. Tiger Cat. Twin engine Douglas. Navy, was I right? He wouldn't do another C-47. Scotty Story, what up? Twin engine. And Golden, hello. Oh, man. Snow River guessed DC-3 as well. Twin engine is the last clue, it looks like, from Ben that I'm seeing. There you go, Keith. Not Navy. A-20 Havoc. Maybe it's an A-20. I think it's A-20. JCB, good guess, y'all. A-26, is that it? I was close. So between the Havoc and the Invader, which one of them has the tail with the dihedral? I think we got our guess, y'all. Either way, it's killer. Sky Raider is a good guess, except it's a twin engine. A20, I think. But I think Jay Huff nailed it by Ben's reaction. And that was a A26, I believe. Yeah. Jay Huff got it. A26. All right, let's pull one up. That was a good job, I think, everybody. Oh, yeah. That's the one with the dihedral in the tail. The A26. Look at that. Now, it's hard to tell in that picture, but the tail's got a little dihedral. That's a hot plane. That is a good-looking plane. Now, let's see how close the A20 is. The A20 has more dihedral in the tail. Both are Douglas. Man, we were all right there, y'all. Yeah, both of them have it. Yeah, Octagon RC, good call. That's hot. Let me find a good picture. Man, they're so. I mean, they would be similar, right? I mean, one's the A20 would be the predecessor to the A26. Did the A26 have radials in it, or were the engines different? Look at that beauty right there. That's the A20. Both are very good looking. Gosh, it makes me want to see an A26 again. Now, hold on. The nacelles definitely slung under the wing. Again, both with the dihedral on the tail. Both are radials, aren't they? Yeah. Both are very good looking. I feel like the A26 is just slimmer. It's got longer nacelles. It's a little slimmer. And I wonder how different the wings are, man. Wow, look at the fillet work. The nacelles blending into this thing. I I like I like the roundness of the A20, but both of these are super hot. The fuselage is a little squarish on top of the A26. Both great looking planes. I can't wait to see yours. Oh, nice. That is cool. Yeah, Brad, Ben Harbor's got a new project he's working on, and I imagine, is it going to be big like the C-47 or not as big? What are we talking, man? What are we talking? Can't wait to see it. Guys, subscribe to Ben Harbor if you're not already. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss it when he posts this stuff up. And if you do Facebook, you can follow him there. Follow the Alabama Club, Birmingham RC, and you're not going to miss it. I have not given any thought to this, Doyle, but we can now. Have I given any thought to the 200-lap races NASCAR style? I have given none, but we can surely talk about it. It will be big, says Scott Settle. Nice. A20 had a lighter wing load. Yeah, it makes sense a little too, because they're always making things to carry more, right? I feel like they took some notes from Grumman on the A26 a little bit. And it's funny, you know, the A26 from Douglas and the B26 from Martin. I really actually like the B26 also. And it seems to share definite character with the A20 to me. They ended up stretching the wings out on the later B26s. But the B26 doesn't get much love, dude. It really actually had quite a record. But B25s came in and kind of helped make it obsolete. Andrew wants to know when you're coming down, Scott. EQ wants to know who's making this. Ben Harbor's making it. Ben made a giant C47 out of construction foam and a lot of hard work, ingenuity that we all have seen. A lot of us, there's been some videos on it from multiple YouTubers at this point, and Ben Harbor's channel also itself. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about one of our buddies scratch building basically a kick-ass A26. That's what's up. Let's see what's happening. It's gonna be huge. Yeah, the B26 had some definitely colorful names. Steve. Yeah, it doesn't get the credit, but it was fast. I had a good time learning on the B26 when I did the Dynam ones. And I did that flak bait, that 200 mission one that sits in the Smithsonian right now. Yeah, it had some crazy names. I think Widowmaker, yep, Baltimore whore, yeah, bad words kind of stuff. I think it might have earned a flying coffin designation as well, as I know some others have. So what's the one with the parrot nose on it? Is that an A26? I was at Oshkosh when the nose gear folded up on it. I saw it. We were there, and I was like, dude, there's only 2 down on this thing. And yeah, they had trouble. They flew around, they got the gear down, but it wasn't locked. And that's what happened. I saw that. I think it was an A26. I'll be back, Andrew. I'm aiming on April, but I gotta look at other things. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna go down there in RC though next time. For show. For show. 59 in the room, y'all. I'm looking forward to the interview shows that are coming up in the future. And you'll know those are going down because we'll promote them ahead of time, and you'll see posts about it on all the socials from myself and whoever the guests are. going to be. March 4th is Tail Heavy Productions. So that's coming right up, y'all. Coming right up. I'm excited about that one. And I'm gonna round up some more too. I like I said, I'm away this week here soon. And then when I get back, I'd like to fill out a calendar so I can it added more anxiety to my life. Give myself something to live up to. A calendar. Yikes. Scares me. Why not though? I mean, I've been committed to the show for a long time, so I think we can do it easily. I know I can also float the show if no one shows up. Yeah, it was an A26 that had a gunship nose. Dad, I will. I will. My dad loves postcards, dudes. You guys are from all over the place. Some of you guys have communicated with my father here in the stream for, off and on for a while now. And he doesn't know it yet. And it's probably okay. But I'd like to have him on as a guest also. And then you guys can send him a postcard. And if any of you guys that confer with me on a regular basis, a lot of you guys I talk to in Messenger or text or on the phone, hit me up, man. Card. He loves them, dude. He loves them. I'll give you his address. Love this information. Check this out. So yeah, Dad, we got to get you on one of these days. All you need is a webcam, or I can go to Muncie sometime. It's easier this way. Anyway, we'll figure it out. A26 had swappable noses, attack version with 850 BMGs in the nose, or bomber with a northern sight, I imagine, and windows. No, I do not. You're giving me anxiety even right now. Mike Bird wants to ask me this question. Can you ask me this? Will I be getting yourself the new Axial Pro crawler kit? Yeah, probably. I ordered some for the shop, and I already I ordered 3, and they sent 1 by itself, and 2 more are coming. And my buddy, some of you guys that follow the crawler side know Brett from Brazen Scale. He wanted one, man. So he got it. But I think I'm going to build one. I think I may build one. I want to see what it's all about. I'm still going to be all scale about it, but I want to see how good it is. And I'm not going to talk about this too long right now about vehicles, but I know this is like old school because it's got a needle on it, but this is an angle meter. So I'm going to be doing, like when I throw brass or when I do different tires or when I drop the weight of these crawlers to try to make them perform better, I'm going to actually be able to qualify it with a metric rather than just a feeling. So yes, I will more than likely be building that kit. I was telling the guys earlier, I've been kind of jonesing to build another kit, but I also want to build. I say build, but like for me going balsa, I'm happy with an ARF or plug and play ARF or something. I need a project, but I have so many right now. I don't know when it's going to be. And I have a handful of planes that need some attention. Wow. What's up, Jordan? Dad said, along with postcards, man, take a number, bro. They can mail me checks too. Yeah. Send them here first. I'll make sure he gets them. I love my dad. Man, I had a good talk with him the other day. Sweet. Guys, we don't sometimes I think we forget how good we have it. To be honest, having each other like this. It's awesome. And it's really great when we get together for real at these shows. So many of us have actually met each other. It's really neat. Man, it's good for people. Like people go to the I haven't been able to be at the shop as much as I really want to be or need to be lately, but I've been working it out more than usual. And it's like, man, a good hobby shop's a great place to be, you know? You get the sourpuss out of there and you just be real with everybody. And if you're at a shop where the people actually have experience with the products, it's just really good. I've had a blast. Man, y'all. What's up, Brian? Brian Brissett in the house. All you guys, members of the channel, thank you so very much for doing that. It's really a big deal, and I don't make it a big deal, but it is, and I really appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Oclagon says, I forgot. It looks like his father showed him a video 93 of an A26 called My Mary Lou crashed on takeoff, right engine failure. Oh, man. Micah, what's up? What up, man? Litz RC, hello. Paintball. That's what you do. That's what you do. Mountain RC, what up? Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Stick around. It can only get better from here. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, we're big time, man. In the RC, we love it so much. That's what we've turned it into our job. And so we got a couple hobby shops going, one in California, one in Indiana. And then as an influencer, you're able to, we're able to be the source in a way for the RCs you're after in your life. It's pretty neat. Scott, man, where you at, dude? Let's plug. What's your next show? April, the BAM Jam. It's coming up. You want to get on here? Let's do it. Let's get you on here. Plug in the stream, dude. Come on, plug in your show. Let's go. Yikes. Brian Chambers nailed it. He says Scott's got to go through hair and makeup first. Lag, Brian says. I'm back. The internet. Come on, man. What's up, David Martin Graff? Says hello to all the hanger rats in the house. Scott's brushing his hair now. Okay. We're going to give Scott a minute to get on. I'm going to play the erratics video for a little bit, and we'll come back and talk with Scott a little bit about the Birmingham RC Club and some of the events going on and coming up. All right, let's do it.
That's low rate. Let me flip to high and see what it does. Whoa! I like the inverted flat spins. I need to try one just regular and see what I get. I love how slow this can go. Hover a little bit here in front of us and throw in the other battery. So let's get it upside down. We're freaking out. We flip safe. Look at it level itself. So let's do some passes in safe. Now all of a sudden it takes all of the throttle all of the control I have to bring it around. It also helps keep the wings level. If I'm worried about beating this up, this is 100% what I'm gonna. Wow, it's windy over there. This is 100% what I want to do when it's time to land it. I'm gonna flip out of safe though because I want full autonomy. Back to the 70. Ha! Man, that is neat. That is cool. Once this train goes by, we'll take this back up. All right, let's mosey on out. And it's got the power to punch out. I really like that. I like it. This is full throttle, by the way. Man, I think that is neat.
All right, can you hear me at all? I cannot hear the video anymore. Can you hear me? Boom.
Boom. What's up?
What up, man? Could you hear the video?
I could hear it. Yeah. I can't. The only thing on this whole thing that I can't do is like add into the chat. You can't type or anything. It's really weird.
Really? You'd have to go through the YouTube on your phone.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. How's
So
everybody
what's
doing?
happening?
Oh man, good day today. I put in the chat earlier. What's up, everybody? Mike. Ben Harbour was down. I think he just left the chat, but Ben was down at our meeting today, our club meeting today. And we had some good news. He talked about his new project, and we're going to all chip in and help him some. Actually, we've already started doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And guys, Ben is an amazing engineer.
Yes.
He draws this thing out on CAD. It is very, very meticulous. I went up to his place recently in Guntersville, and it was pretty fantastic to see his hangar. and all the machines he has and fabricating machines. It's pretty cool. So it's going to be a neat plane. But anyway, it was a good day today.
What's somebody was asking earlier, and I don't know if it got answered, but what's the wingspan of that C-47?
I think the C-47 is 20. I think it's like 32 feet. This is going to be like 28 and a half, I think.
So cool.
Something like that.
But there's tent camping there, right?
Yes, there's tent camping there. Actually, what?
Let's talk about the Birmingham. The next show coming up that you would be promoting is the Birmingham RC Jam, right? The band jam.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Sure. So we do a spring show. It's not as big as Bigfoot, but we want it as big as Bigfoot. But we this time a little different. We're going to try to do a little fundraiser for our club. So every cent that we kind of bring in for landing fees and raffles and all the fun is going towards our new runway. So we're going to try to see what we can do before October and maybe have the runway paved, throw it out there to see if we can get it done by October. The club's really behind it, trying to make it happen. But we're gonna have a lot of fun at BHAM Jam this time. It's a little different than Bigfoot. If you came to Bigfoot, we're gonna do a lot of contests. We're gonna do some limbo. We're already gotten plans for all kinds of different stuff to do. A lot of recommendations from members, so it should be fun. Of course, we'll have the RC track and the crawler track again. A lot of clearing going on right now. They cleared some more in the camping area actually today. So looks really good at the field. So we're getting there. So there's a lot of people at the field today, and actually weather was pretty good.
That's really good. I love that place. It's a great field already, and it sounds like, I mean, you guys keep making it better all the time. I mean, you guys did a whole bunch of work to the whole property as a whole, and then to the pilots, not the pilot stations, but the gazebo, like the pavilion through the middle, is opened up quite a bit. There's a lot of shelter there.
Yeah. So right to ask you a question. It's going to range about 15 to 20 grand to repave. The runway's 504 foot long and about 35 foot wide. Some of the guys are tooling around, maybe making it a little bit longer on one end, and then but it's about 15, 20 grand. So I don't know. We may be able to do it. We're going to all try to figure it out and see if we can get it done by October, and work really hard to do it, and have fun at BHAM Jam in the meantime. And but registration is up on our website, so BirminghamRC.com. If you haven't been to the website in a bit, we even have a YouTube area, if you haven't noticed that, Ron, where we plug all our YouTube partners.
Oh, good. Yeah, maybe I can be on there someday.
Maybe you can. We haven't decided yet. But now your own, of course, and then all our other friends. But registration's open for BHAM Jam, and seems to all be working good, and even a place to throw a few bucks towards our runway project. So good stuff.
What do you know?
Eddie wants me to talk about that. So today with Ben, we actually had Ben at our club meeting for a reason, and to talk about his cool plane, but to also look at our club. Last time we brought up a motion to be affiliated with the Flight Test CBO as well as AMA at the same time, and our club today passed it. We are going to be both. And what this means for us in short term, the advantage for us that we see is obviously, number one, the flight test community is an amazing community, which opens the door up for that. But number two, we think it will help with the FRIA situation for our club instantly. Flight test seems to be on top of it on the FRIA stuff. And we're going to get affiliated with them and get them and Ben and all the guys there to help us get our field a FRIA instantly before everybody and their mama standing in line trying to get approved by the FAA. So that's what we're doing. But we're excited to be part of them. It's going to be fun.
So is that club not a FRIA now?
No, well, no club's a FRIA yet, right?
Oh.
So the FRIA's, September of this year is the deadline for all of us. I don't really know how the FAA is going to be able to do this. They just don't know what they're getting into. There's a whole different story. They think there's not many clubs out there. They think there's not many people interested in RC. I don't know. But they say by September, if you don't have a digital tracking device in your plane and you're not flying in a FRIA or an FAA designated spot, right, that is sponsored by a CBO, then you're not able to fly your plane. The flight test community is trying to create, obviously, FRIAs everywhere. If you want to have a FRIA in your front yard, you can have one.
So tell everybody who doesn't know, including myself, what CBO stands for.
Community-based organization, right?
Okay. Is AMA trying to do that also?
Well, AMA is a CBO, right?
Okay.
So there's 3 CBOs. AMA, Flight Test Guys, help me out. There's another one that nobody ever does. I can't remember the name of it. There's 3 of them. But Flight Test in November was granted by the FAA to be one of the CBOs. That was a big thing for them to become a CBO. And so with that, the FAA has given them the right to kind of promote and help, our community, get the word out about what's going on and that kind of thing. And they've done a really nice job. Head to their website and it just describes it. So AMA I love AMA and they do a lot of wonderful things, but they have confused the crap out of everybody on this FRIA stuff. And I will tell you in their defense, they actually had a really good email this week that described it a little bit better, but it's just not that hard to understand. They've made it kind of hard. But either way, you can become a FRIA, which I don't know the acronym for FRIA. Somebody help me. I can't remember right now. But you can become a FRIA through AMA, support, and you can also now from Flight Test because they're both CBOs.
So let me ask this. I would assume in a way that pre-existing clubs that exist that have been following the AMA rules, you know what I mean, making everybody be a member and all that stuff would have is there even a need to jump the line? Like I would imagine, I guess what I wish is that it was automatic.
Yeah.
For these clubs that already exist, the AMA has the information. They've been clubs for X amount of years, rosters, officers, the whole thing, right? Do those clubs, those long existing, already pre-existing clubs have to they got to get on board with this, right? I'm a little bit surprised they just don't get it in a way automatically. If it's an active club, come on, come on.
I think
and
they're
not hard on the AMA, but it's like, come on.
Well, they have to, but you got to do a little work to get the FAA to do it. Like the paperwork for the FRIA is, you got to do all of your longitude, latitude. You have airspace stuff you fill out. You have all this stuff you fill out, and I guess it would be hard for the organization to do everybody, but automatically.
It's too bad because, the reality is here's some kind of new situation, some kind of new interface. Mm-hmm. They got to process the data all right now for everybody, young or old. So that means if you're trying to fly in your backyard without getting a hard time, you got to get in line with all these clubs because everyone's going to be trying to do it.
Yeah, and then this week, and I don't think Ben's on here, which he was, but George, you may know with your comment there, but This week, the FAA kind of said that the CBOs have to do the paperwork. They think, which we all thought it was going to kind of be on an individual basis, really, but now it's through the CBO. The paperwork goes to the CBO. The FAA actually thinks that there's only going to be about 4,000 of these things. Guess what? There's 5,000 airports, real full-scale airports in the United States. So the FAA thinks that there's 4,000 RC places. Come on.
Yeah, right. How many cities have multiple clubs?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be overwhelmed. I don't see what's going to happen. So,
well, especially everybody, like I remember the data, some of it early on that Flight Test was able to accumulate very fast through their community and forums. And it was like some astronomical number of pilots who were flying not at sanctioned clubs. Remember that?
oh,
It
yeah.
was a huge number, huge.
Oh, yeah.
And whatever that number is, I swear it was something astronomical.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, because if you're wrong by a zero, that's a big deal. But that alone would seem to indicate, I mean, if it was 80,000 and only 10% comply and set up this thing, that's 8,000. That's already double what they're projecting. And that's if only 10% comply. You'll have more comply than that.
They're crazy. Plus, I mean, hey, Ron, have you even seen a digital tracker come out yet for the Spectrum system?
No one's talking about it. We just all hope it goes away.
This is September, man. There's
They
no
can't
way.
do it, which is why this FRIA thing is happening.
Yep.
And they're bringing on another CBO to take it on, because I don't think the AMA could handle it by themselves.
Yeah.
If with as many as they're going to have to process.
It's going to be crazy. So I don't know. Either way, we're excited. We're still an AMA club, and we're going to still we obviously follow AMA guidelines.
So,
if you come to one of our, BHAM Jam or Bigfoot, then you still got to have an AMA card. We go by their guidelines, but we're going to follow some of the drone guidelines with.
Let me ask this.
Flight test.
What about, so let's say you're setting up one of these FRIAs at your buddy's farm field. You fly it all the time. Why in the world, if you've gone through the trouble to make it legal for you to fly as a FRIA, would you get a membership to the AMA? Do you have to have it? You don't.
No, you don't have to. You wouldn't have to have it. Now, technically the AMA has liability insurance. Anybody's ever tried to do that, it's a pain. You're still liable. It don't matter what. It don't matter. A lawyer's going to find you. But I mean, technically no, you wouldn't have to have an AMA, be a part of AMA. Now, Sean makes a good point there. See, that's what's going to be happening, is that the FRIAs are not going to all be approved. So, get this. I think Ben is not on here. I wish he was, but Ben applied for a FRIA for the field that's by his house. It was approved, but the field that Flight Test is at, and their CBO has not even been approved yet. The paperwork hadn't gone through yet. So it's really funny at what is getting through and what's not. So I have no idea what's going to happen. It's going to be weird, but we're going to get on it this week, get our paperwork in, and we're going to get the Flight Test guys to help us. And get it done. So
I still feel like it's, they have us think, they keep changing it in a way, right? I mean, we felt like, I feel like the consensus was it was going to be set up a FRIA, and then of course it makes sense that there would be some overlapping or on top of each other or whatever. Well, I mean, how active are all these fields? I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I know it's going to be an interesting time this year on it. I mean, I think it'll get pushed all back, but
I mean, think about the enforcement of that remote ID stuff. I think it behooves them to make free as easy to do, just so they don't have to mess around with remote ID.
yeah. Hey, Snow River, let me rephrase. I don't think it was approved. I think that his paperwork was accepted. Like they processed the paperwork, they accepted the paperwork, but they haven't the other. So I don't think they've approved any yet, but they're about to start. So
They're going to
Yeah.
have to, because, well, yeah, like you said, where's the remote ID device?
yeah,
You know? Yeah, you can still fly if you don't have a FRIA, but you need remote ID, which none of us have seen yet.
Yeah.
So without an ease of setting up FRIA, you're going to have a bunch of, regulation problems, people breaking rules that are just
Yeah.
now brand new.
Well, I think they got all overwhelmed too, because see, it wasn't going through the CBO. It was going, like, you and I could apply for our own FRIA, but now it's got to go through the CBO. And see, I think they got overwhelmed,
I see.
and that's happened this week. And so Ben applied directly, and at first when everybody did. And so they're not going to be able to keep up with all this. It's going to be crazy.
Well, I think that's kind of a little bit what happened when some of this was going down earlier, and they made it seem pretty cut and dry about some of this. And then I think they were overwhelmed when Flight Test actually did their data breach and got a ton of info.
Yeah.
And then the reality of those numbers, I think it was a really good thing that happened, because I think we all for a minute felt like they were rushing stuff through and it didn't really make sense. And like, I was always pushing hard for the distinction between recreational, hobbyist, and commercial. Like,
Right.
Why don't mess with us? Let the folks who plan on making money off of the airspace incur the expense of compliance in this new age, rather than us who've been minding our own damn business for a long time without any problems.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude.
But it's like Charlton Heston. I mean, so many of us feel like, yeah, you can pry this foamy from my dead cold hand or something. You know what I mean? It's like, you better make it easy to comply, because no one's gonna.
Yeah. I mean,
Otherwise,
EQ, I would say that, like, the Spectrum people have already developed a receiver to do what you're asking. They would have to have at this point, because of this. I mean, they've known this was coming up we've been talking about it for 3 years. So yeah, exactly right. The 4,000, we mentioned that earlier, which is just baloney. There's no way in the world 4,000 of these things. It's going to be 10 times that.
$4,000 FRIAs.
Yep.
So that's not what they project apply.
That's what they're saying. They're going to approve.
They're going to approve.
Yep. But they're going to be overwhelmed with the applications. It's crazy.
And
anyway.
Yep.
If you're a part of a local club, y'all start having serious discussions about this, and get the paperwork in, for sure.
Yeah, and you know what? You pay attention, because sometimes there's a call to action. I remember when this first one of the earlier rounds of rules was getting passed around, and I actually did a couple giveaways, and part of the criteria was you had to comment.
Yeah.
And it was at that same time Flight Test did their thing as well, and I think I think, and there were so many people who were like, what I say isn't going to matter and all this and that. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Do it anyway. Because what if you're wrong?
Brad's
You know what I
point,
mean?
Brad's point there, Pay It Forward's point right there is about what this is all about right there, man. I'll tell you. And that's what we all strive for in this hobby. I think you experienced it today in the store, right? You know, with that kid and talking to him, and Rowan was on here earlier, you know, Garrett and our club, those kids are the future, right? To not only aviation, but engineering and science. And, you know, we motivate our kids through what we do and what we have fun with doing. And this is a wonderful hobby to teach and learn.
It's great. And I've said it forever. Like, you know, you want to trick a kid into learning physics and some next level heady stuff, like get them into flying.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. You get them motivated and wondering why they're figuring out cotangents.
And tinkering in general, I think, is great.
Yeah.
I mean, the surface thing is great as well. It's mechanical, but there's some extra little magic in flying. You know, I mean, there's a little extra you're going to learn when you figure out why things work and don't work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool because it applies to all of it.
Oh yeah.
And you realize a little bit. It's a funny kind of. It's like a technological perspective. Like, you know, when you need when you're standing on the edge of a continent somewhere looking out at the ocean, that's a kind of perspective, you know?
Oh yeah.
And when you learn how something works, or you assemble something and see it work, or it comes to life, that's a different kind of perspective. You start seeing the world around you and noticing, you know, it takes a lot of effort to bring all of these things we ignore as modern conveniences into fruition. You know, somebody sat around and thought about it. How big is that smiley face going to be on that sponge sitting on the end cap at Menards that I'm using to scrub my skillet?
Yeah, somebody thought about it.
How big is that smile need to be?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of work involved.
That's what built America, right? It's is all that we're talking about. And
I think it could be worse. I'm annoyed by it. I'm annoyed by the regulation. I'm annoyed by what feels like overreach. It's part of the world we live in now, and I'm annoyed by it. But I think it would have been worse without flight tests and without people making their voices heard. And so regardless of, you know, I remember that debate, like, no one's going to listen. I really think that's lazy. Get after it. When we have a chance to say it, let's say it. And if we need to rally up behind whoever's making the most noise, like a flight test situation, then I think we should do it and not be cynical about it, because I think it's making a difference.
And I will say this: the AMA and flight test have got to get together, which they're trying to do, right? And they've got to get to Congress and talk, and you know that's what they're doing together. And I think it's going to be great to have two rather than one voice, and so it's going to be a good thing for the future. But it's going to be interesting to see where it all goes. No matter what, we're going to keep flying though. Let's fly.
Yeah.
Fly, especially this year for September. Let's go. Right?
Let's do it. Well, those guys that drive around town, you've all seen them, the mailbox police.
Yeah.
Making sure, you know, it's federal crime after all to mess with the mailbox.
It is.
And we've all seen droves of those cars in our town, making sure nobody's whacking one with a baseball bat. So those guys have freed up a little bit because they've done such a good job that now they're going to moonlight as RC airplane checkers.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
RC airplane checkers. Fly truck.
So many other things to worry about.
I'm saying.
We're good folks. We're not flying planes into buildings or anything. So, geez.
No. And really, the bastards, the guys who are going to make the money off the airspace, They should be the ones soaking up the annoyance of compliance.
Exactly.
You don't need
So
to
you're-
know. I mean, we're flying at a field, man, in a
Yeah.
circle. Get out of here.
Yep. So what else is going on? It sounds like Bobby's getting all busy on carpet.
Getting busy on carpet. I've been ignoring some truck questions, only trying to save them for later.
And you're going to tell us all about the new release coming. Just joking. See, I tried, guys.
I always, I fear slipping.
No, that's why I said that. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure
No,
it's
you
good.
don't. I was surprised because I thought it was something else. And
Really?
see, I really could easily screw up here.
I know
because,
that. We'll talk about
because
that.
I could. There's a few I could mention by mistake.
Yeah.
Is the video back, guys? Are we back? Yeah, at a point you got to decide what hill you want to die on, and man, I don't know. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna fly at a Freya, dude. I mean, I fly at a club now. I don't want any static. I don't want bother with my hobby.
You got AMA sticker for his 50-pound balloon.
There you go.
Better get that FAA number on there.
But yeah, the guys were, can't wait to fly. Can't wait to fly. Got a lot of new stuff to get up, and I'm excited about it. And weather's going to be good, and events are coming to get out and see some guys. And, meanwhile, the world still turns, and I'm at a shop selling 8-to-2 surface vehicles over planes. Yep. So I'm about them too. And the new releases this week have just been, I think this year has started off hot.
Yeah.
On the surface side. And guys were talking to me about the new, you saw we were talking about the high lift kit for the Traxxas stuff the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And then they announced opposite of the A10, the Ford F-150.
I know.
Super old school, super awesome. Already has the lift kit on it. And, it does look good. And I got an angle meter. So some of the things we were discussing, Scott, like my 2021 Bronco stock.
Yeah.
Versus my lifted one, we're going to get some real angle numbers on what's performing better. And then I'm going to throw the brass on the thing to see how much better I can make the lifted one. Because the minute you lift them, you raise the center of gravity and they don't perform as good. They just look off.
That's awesome. That's a great idea, actually, with the.
Yeah, angle meter. I need to get a digital one, but
yeah,
this will work. And I was parked at the Ace today because there's a Starbucks in the grocery store next to it. So I got this one. It's not digital, but it's graduated. And I think it's going to be fun, actually, to see what my Vanquish does up against this and that.
Yeah.
And then I probably will do a build on the new axial crawler kit. But those side-by-sides that Losi released, did you see them?
Yeah, they're also. Hey, Ron, how big are those things? I can't figure it out.
It's like a Tenacity. It's 10th scale, basically.
10th scale, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to look into it. They looked huge for some reason, but
it's like a mini fire team, but it's still big. I mean, imagine those short course trucks
That's
being a razor.
Can you imagine having 4 or 5 of those things going crazy?
Racing? I think they're going to be the funnest thing to race. And they went accurate on the suspension, dude.
It looks like they're balanced well too. The video I saw with them jumping looks like they fly pretty good.
So they took those to King of the Hammers and filmed that stuff.
Yeah.
TJ and Pete probably. Maybe Derek. Did you guys see that post they did, him and Derek on Facebook?
Yeah.
They tagged me because they said they could never unsee that image.
Yeah.
The bearded brothers, dude, from the cartoon.
I need to come back and shoot another car at your face.
Yeah. That's so funny. Scott has the Baja Ray. Yeah.
I do. It's not Andrew, you can drive it anytime you want. You know where it is. It's not with me. It's 1,000 miles away from me, but it looks fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Razor. I was in a real one the other day, which was neat.
No, I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about the I like the crawler stuff, guys, and the basher stuff. I one of our buddies, Kelly Klein, came by. He's in the chat sometimes. He came by the store with his brother today. They got 2 big 8S Arma Creightons.
Oh,
hopped them up, wanted to show me. And it's at the hobby shop. My ramp is right there. We sent these things to the moon today.
They didn't even break, did they?
Nope. And 6S Typhon as well. I got footage of it on my phone. I've been busy, man. I need to post.
Do some shorts with them.
Yeah, I'll do it. But there's some nice flights and backflips with that big beast. Andrew said he broke his X-Max in the first.
Oh man, Andrew's wheels were awesome. The new wheels he put on that thing. I can't believe he broke it.
Pro lines.
I think they were the Pro lines. They're not supposed to spread, like the stock ones.
Oh yeah, so they're belted.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Those are nice. They're heavy, but they're nice.
Yeah. Man.
King Rat. Are you talking about the Zero EQ? Mike was funny. I tried to play it straight, and he would just do cuckoo stuff sometimes, man. It was hilarious, though. The Zero video from a long time ago with Captain Mike.
I remember that. It's been forever since I watched it, but
he's talking Japanese. He's got the thing on.
I remember.
I mean, and then he did other stuff where he had a Ken doll, like pilot, doing a walk around in a hillbilly accent of a FMS P40 a long time ago. And those videos are still on the channel. And then he did an onboard FMS Trojan video where he had a Russian accent.
Holy cow.
Bro. And then the dude most of the year had a Canadian accent, but when it was football season and he was playing bagpipes, he'd have an Irish accent. That dude is one of the most multicultural cats I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, I met him at whatchamacallit at AMA.
Great guy, man. Great guy. What a character.
Yeah.
What a character. But yeah, he did some crazy videos back in the day, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He would go all in on the accent, and he was like I said, a Russian dude. The Russian guy's name was Yurin Propov. The hillbilly dude's name was Landon Gear. And then what was the other cat? Wasn't there, what'd I say? There was the Russian, the hillbilly, and then the Japanese guy. Yeah, talking Japanese. And like he's talking in Japanese in the video, and I'm supposed to be talking to him, and I'm like, what he said. Paul Ballard, are you still bugging about a wrench, dog? I'm not in the YouTube interface to give you one. I can probably make it happen. But I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the internet.
Gone for his wrench.
It's $50. That's what wrenches cost. Remember, guys? $50. No, I owe you one. But there's probably a bunch of guys that I owe them one. But we're not too worried about it.
Sounds good, Andrew.
We're not too worried about it. How does Paul not have one already? Was
You
it?
met Paul and you just wanted to forget him as soon as you met him, so you just never gave him one?
Nah, I
Just
think Paul McNeil said something about it too, or was it Paul Ballard?
I think it's Paul Ballard.
Okay.
I can't see if they have them or not because I'm on the thing, but
All I see in the interface here is if they're members of the channel or not.
that'd be pretty cool if you could see that too in this thing.
There's probably a way for me to drag this chat into the thing. How do you do it, guys that run StreamYard?
I have no idea. I bet Jeff Lower, Alabama, he doesn't get frustrated at all with StreamYard. He loves it.
I like it. I just don't know how to do a lot more than what I do. Yeah, that's okay. It happens. It's easy. I was watching videos today about how to self-diagnose yourself with adult ADHD. So I think I took it to heart.
I think probably about 99% of our hobby has it. So
ADHD?
Yes.
Yeah. Squirrel,
Yeah.
what?
Hey, Jerry. Yeah.
See the wrench thing. I and Snow says, how many planes do we have to buy through the affiliate links to get a wrench? I must have.
I think it's, what is it, 12, 13 now?
Yeah. See, man, that's why most of the guys in these shows end up giving everyone a wrench because you just don't want to make anybody feel bad. And I am the same way, but I did create a criteria for it. But it's just my own stupid rule to justify not having to wreck the stream to get in the YouTube interface to do it. Snow, you should have one, man. I mean, you've contributed forever, but then everybody's going to get one, and then no one's special.
I mean, at least Paul derailed the whole conversation about
the whole thing. The whole
thing.
God dang it, man. And it was my fault for responding. I should have ignored it again.
Which is a whole result of us having ADHD.
I ignored it once already. Well, you guys will remember, back once I had a show where there was a ton of people and there was this giveaway, and dudes that had wrenches are the ones who messed it up. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I remember.
So after that, I took them all away. Yeah. And then now we just have to talk about it. And I never see them because I'm looking at, I wish I could show you, but it's different. It's a StreamYard interface.
Yeah.
And my internet is so feeble that I'm afraid to death to try to do something off this page.
Eddie K, we know you're special. For sure.
I don't know if I can do it if I'm on my phone or not. I'm going to try because
Paul's special too, just in different ways.
I don't want to hurt any feelings. Let's see. So what's the new moderator?
I don't know.
That's a new thing. Paul, you got a wrench, G.
Whoa, Paul, you got a wrench now. You got to say something now where you can see your wrench for the first time. But you better think about what you say. It has to be very thoughtful. Your
first wrench drop is a $50 super chat, remember?
Right. It has to be a really thoughtful one.
That YouTube gets $15 of. 30%, G. Wait a minute. And can I please pay taxes on that afterwards at the end of the year as well? Please, thanks. Yeah, Andrew, yes, I know how to do it, but I'm not on my phone. I can be in YouTube and make it happen, but not on there.
EQ wants a new P51.
Newer than the 1.2 awesome one that came out just a little bit back?
Yes, earlier if you had one, like in the store.
Paul Ballard definitely threw wrench in the machine, didn't he?
He did. He completely changed it.
Look at him. He's not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Look at you. You got a wrench now, boy. Maxwell Silver hammer. Jammer. No, Snow River, it's 30%. It's okay. I mean, it's not, but it is what it is. It's a stoic philosophy that I try to take on in my life. Holy smokes, man. Fred, you didn't have to do that. Fred bought your wrench, Paul. Fred,
Wow.
thanks so much, man. That's unnecessary. You're crazy. Awesome. I got to get my real flight hopped up, dude, so I can fly with you guys on Mondays. Fred Barron is hosting that every
I got to
Monday.
get in that too. We're going to start doing it too at Birmingham. We're going to do it. We need to pick a night. Garrett's got to pick a night that doesn't interfere with anything. But
hop in on homie.
That's what we should do. Fred, we'll reach out to you. We may try to do something.
Fred won't mind the company. I don't bet.
I don't think you will either. I'll get on there on Monday. I'll try to get on this Monday. It took me forever to get Real Flight going, Evolution going right on my computer, but I figured it out. Took a minute.
I've got to re-up it and update and stuff. Bro, they've sent me one every time something new comes out.
Yeah. Well, my mistake was the Horizon. What's the club that you sign up for? The Elite.
Elite.
Yeah. They sent everybody a free one in Elite, and me and Marshall and somebody else at Bigfoot, we gave them all away, thinking, "Oh, we don't need this because we have 9.5."
Didn't you give somebody's personal one away?
I gave all of them. Yeah, yeah. I gave Paul's 2 away. Paul gave yours away too. We gave them all away because we didn't think we needed them. Well, then after we gave them away, we realized we had to have them to get the free version.
Yeah, that's right. That was a big mess up. Good job.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, so there's mine. I need to get it going so I can fly with y'all.
Yeah, you got to do that.
It really is good practice.
You got to get TV. You got to get TV there in the warehouse too. Hook up.
Yeah. If you got kerosene to run it, that thing is old, bro.
It is pretty old.
When you turn it on, you see like everything is in like cave drawing.
So one day, I get probably the second time I came to see you guys, and I passed out we just went to sleep on the couch there out in front of the TV. I woke up to like some sort of Western or something on the TV, gunshots and I didn't know what, and I couldn't figure out how to turn the thing down. Oh my God. Because I couldn't turn it down. I could not. It's behind the TV,
Brad, holy smokes. Thanks, man. Snow River, thank you so much, you guys.
Oh,
Scott, let me tell you how much of a techno peasant I am. Do you know that TV hasn't been on since Bobby's been here?
What? Bobby had it on all the time. He had it on when he was
I don't know how to work it.
You just turn on the back. You got to turn on the back.
Bro, listen to me. I don't mess. Listen.
It is hard to figure out. It took me
I'm a strange bird, dude. I mean, I buy multiple clothes that look the same, so I don't think about what to wear. Like multiple same pants. You know what I mean? Same shirts, same hoodie. I'll change my hat around.
That's what we all are kind of like that.
Huh?
So we're all kind of like that. We're a creature of habit.
And with the TV, dude, my whole life, like I remember my buddy was pretty high tech, and this is 90, still is, I'm sure, but the dude would have 4 freaking remotes or something at his house. Because there's the stereo, there's the DVD, DVR, the TV, the speaker, whatever. And if I can't just turn it on one time, I don't mess. It gives me a weird, I say anxiety, but I think that must be what it is. And like with the TV at home, at my house,
Yeah.
I refuse to touch the remote. I just don't want to bother. I got the cell phone occupies so much of my bloody time already. How many more freaking buttons do I need to mess with in my life?
But you can work a mean NX10 though.
I can work an NX10 all day long, though. And I can edit up a video and I can get on my phone and sling it and do some stuff. I mean, some people I've been known to be called Google Hauser. I mean, I can find anything on the internet, man.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like the only time I mess with the remote at my house is if no one's home. I'll do it. But to be honest, I turn it on with this because I'll put a YouTube video on and then I'll push the thing to make it go to the TV.
Oh, yeah.
And I still don't mess with the remote. Except to turn it off. Yeah, man. So this TV, I've never run it.
That's funny.
I'm really pretty slow. It's not that I can't. I just won't. I just can't be bothered.
Well, you have a good one in the store. The store one's pretty easy, and you've got I don't know.
And
That's
guess what?
9.5.
Same thing.
Same thing there.
Dude, I use the phone.
We put 9.5 on it, so I don't know if Evolution, they ever put Evolution on there or not.
Yeah, it's got the 9.5 on it. Yeah.
But you can put Evolution on it pretty easy.
Pilot Ryan used to put black electrical tape over the clock on his VHS player because he couldn't figure out how to change the time. I just let it blink 12 forever. Just blinking 12 all day.
VCRs, man. You got to think about that. I was thinking about it the other day. Phones, right? I mean, just me growing up, we didn't have phones. We didn't have all that, man. It's just so crazy.
Dude, our phone it was the rotary, and there was a legit real bell inside.
Oh yeah, we had that too. Oh yeah. Walk to school, no shoes on in the snow, uphill. Man, it's awful. I sound like my dad.
It's got to be 12 somewhere, yeah. Snow says, I think cycling videos on the store video screens is a great sales tool. I got to tell you, you're right. And in my experience, what a lovely position it is I can be in. Like with so much of the stuff that's in that store, Scott, if I didn't do a video on it, I know who did.
Oh, yeah.
And I can put up a super sick video of whatever new. You know how many people come into the store that they're not on it like us, where I know the new releases this week and I'm hot about them. I've already ordered them. They're on their way. And someone's looking at the K10 today. And I'm like, man, did you see the new Ford 150? They're like, no. And I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Google Hauser. And I can pull up somebody's video or my own video.
Right.
And it's a great thing. We told Bobby to go get us a small little 50-inch TV. And
I went with Bobby to the Best Buy to get that thing.
What he brought back what is it? It's huge.
It's huge.
But it's awesome.
I may have influenced him a little bit, right?
It's the centerpiece of the store, man.
It's huge.
It's great. It's great. It's great. I knew he was going to do that. But I knew he was going to do it. So I said, like, I shot low, like responsible. And I knew the whole time, I was like, man, I hope Bobby does what I think he's going to do, because he's going to come back with a big one.
He's going to get a new one too, probably for the new store. May have already got one.
That place is huge. He needs some.
I saw some of the carpet pictures today. It was crazy, man. That I don't know. I haven't seen final. I just saw where they're just unrolling it. So it looks like a big job to me. Jeez.
That would be a big job. I've done a lot of work on homes, but I've ripped a lot of carpet out, but I've never laid it. But it's laying it on a track. I suppose they still have to stretch it.
I guess.
I guess
you tack it down. I don't know.
Yeah, smack it up, flip it, and tack it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. You can get a 75-inch budget TCL for $400. It has Roku. Nice. Big Jim RC in the house, coming at you from
What's up, buddy?
Hawaii in the house. Big Jim's in Hawaii.
Oh, Big Jim's in Hawaii. What
I don't
part
know
of
if
Hawaii?
he is. He said aloha. I was just putting it into context.
Just was in Hawaii.
I've never been there, man. My in-laws were there when that weird bomb Amber Alert thing happened on the phone. You remember that?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
When they're like, bend over and kiss your butt goodbye because this is the end.
Yeah, that was strange. It went to everybody's cell phone, didn't it? It was an accident or something?
Yes.
Somebody
They
was testing the system, but they accidentally sent it to everybody.
Dude, our in-laws were there. It was the spookiest couple minutes.
So God, that was the first time I realized that they can do that. Like, if they really needed to get a hold of everybody, they can do it.
Because usually it's a Chevy Cavalier, with Alabama plates we're looking for.
Right.
Somebody's missing. At Pilot Ryan Media, Boys to Men, ABC, BBD.
Yeah,
you know me. You know me, Micah. Big Jim says he wishes. Lived there 9 years, too expensive to go back. Marshall had a good time there.
Yeah, he did. I hope Marshall's doing well. Seen him in a bit.
I see him on the Zooms. Nobody invited me to Fridays, so I didn't go.
I don't know if they had a Friday Zoom. I didn't get one either.
Yeah. There'll probably be one this evening. We've been on for about 2 hours, so I'm probably going to wrap it in 15 or 20. We may check in on text. Can you text Bobby real quick?
Yeah, I'll text him.
Ask him if he wants to come on for a minute, if he wants to take a break. We ain't got to keep him forever. I think it's so cool to be able to drag him in and see what's happening at the Cali store. The Zoom link was just posted in the RC Pilots Lounge, Michael writes. It says, thanks so much. Paul says they did Zoom last night. Baxter's. They didn't invite me, man.
I probably got one. It was kind of crazy.
You know what they always say? It's the same link as last time. Well, Tuesday I get invited every time. From Spencer. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Spencer.
Oh, last night it was posted in the lounge. I missed it. Well, I take it all back then. All those cursing utterances I spoke under my breath just now. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you texted him. Let me know if you hear from him.
He read it.
He may still have a meeting with him,
too. He hasn't responded yet. He must be in the middle of carpet lay.
Yeah, I don't want to bother him if he's working, but if it's break time, we get him on before we say goodnight.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the interview shows, man. Tail Heavy Productions, March 4th. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. March 4th is okay.
March 4th. It's in the book. It's on a spreadsheet on the calendar, which means it's nowhere but in my head and on a text message 3 weeks ago.
Exactly.
I need help, Scott.
You're going to get so busy, you're going to have that spreadsheet. I'm telling you.
Oh, man. That makes me twitch a little just thinking about it.
Yeah, the Tyler Perry hanger video is pretty cool, guys.
I have not seen it.
Yeah, it was on guys, name the channel. I just went blank. They'll name the channel.
Somebody name the channel. Now I want to know. What's up, Rogers RC Aviation?
Raja, what's his name? The guy that he does the scale like jets and stuff.
Remy?
Yeah, it was on his site. Remy was there. RC? Yeah, he was there in Tyler's warehouse.
Ramy RC.
Thank you.
Needs to be Ramsey RC. Let's go.
Ramsey RC. That dude does some incredible builds. Tyler loves huge. Obviously, if you saw the video, but he loves huge. He's all electric, He loves huge electric scale commercial planes and RC planes and stuff like that. I had a buddy that actually built planes for Tyler in Atlanta, and he built them for about 3 years for Tyler. And I think it was like 2015, 16, 17. Tyler spent over $1 million a year on RC. Just RC models. He spent over $1 million a year. Yeah, he's a good dude, though.
Medea
I'm trying to get him to come to Bigfoot.
Where's he at, in Bama?
He lives in Atlanta. Actually lives in Douglasville. His house is in Douglasville, which is outside of Atlanta, and he owns like a 9-hole golf course. That's where he flies. It's pretty sweet.
Sick. Wrong Tyler Perry, bro. That's Joe Perry, I think, anyway. Wrong dude. A little bit.
Oops.
So Seth just bought the Free Wing Havoc race plane. Have you ever flown one? Yeah, actually I did. And it was kind of a surprise. It was only because our buddy Dave Kowalski wanted us to fly it and sign it and then send it to him. So we did one when they were new, way back on the channel, back when that was a new plane. Yeah. We actually flew it. Yeah. And yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. What's up, Anthony? Let's see. I saw another question or a comment. Snow says, this is in regards to the Tyler Perry video. He posted a video of Tyler's hangar on the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group yesterday.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Join that group if you're on Facebook, y'all. It's super active, man. It is.
Anthony, look forward to having you there, buddy.
Oh, nice. Ah, there you go. Small world. And here's the link. Since he's got a wrench, he can drop it. Snow River dropped the link to that video right there.
There you go.
Check it out at your leisure.
Yeah, when you get Tyler out flying somewhere.
So for folks who don't know who Tyler Perry is an actor. Wouldn't that be the best way to describe it?
Actor, producer, director.
He wears a lot of hats, but he got made famous by playing like a grandma lady type character.
Awesome.
On movies.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I would say financially, he was the richest guy in Hollywood. Still may be.
Wow. Nice.
So, very successful. But he owns a studio in Atlanta called Tyler Perry Studios, of course. And they shoot all kinds of, obviously, Big Mama, all those movies and shows that are great and funny. But they shoot a lot of other movies and things there. I've actually been there a couple of times. Pretty cool place.
Have you been in movies with them? I know sometimes you're an extra.
I have not yet, but I know a lot of people that have. I'm very picky just because I don't have time to do it all the time. But I did apply for a few Tyler Perry stuff, but I haven't got on it. But
nice.
Yep.
If you watch that one movie and then it's the wedding scene and there's a barn in the background.
Yeah.
I'm behind the barn.
Awesome. And so can you see a silhouette of you behind the barn?
No.
Okay.
Nope. You just have to know that's where I'm at. So let me tell you where that comes from. My dad is a funny guy. And there was a picture. He went to Ball State. When I was a kid, he was at Ball State and he was doing his master's in fine art. Expert craftsman, my dad. Anyhow, so there was this painting. It was like a Goodwill painting of a farm scene.
Yeah.
And there was a barn. and I was a little kid. And Dad told me he was behind the barn in the painting. And I mean, I'm sure I believed it for quite a while. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
awesome.
so I some of that stuff, I mean, man, we are the sum of all parts, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like a lot of the best parts of me come from, other great folks. Speaking of other great folks, we're gonna drop one in right now. Boom!
Oh,
Goes
boom! There he is.
What up,
Hello,
Mo?
What's up?
Chilling.
Chilling
You taking
Yeah.
a break?
for a second.
Hey, can you come over? I need some carpet laid at my house. I wonder if you could help me.
You know, I
And
was
then
wondering,
I'll come
wondering where
clean
the
it
hell
when
you
you're
were
done.
at. Where you two at?
Hey guys, look at the sweat on Bobby. Jeez,
Oh.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
man.
a hypercolors.
I
shirt.
wish I could help you. You know that, buddy. I'd be out there helping you in a heartbeat.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Let's see what's happening at the track, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's coming, man.
What's up, Madhouse?
Everybody
740?
say hi to
Oh,
Jing.
nice.
What's up, Jing?
What's up, Gene?
Jing in the house, rolling
sir.
carpet out.
Hey, you got him in
Oh.
shorts and a t-shirt. He is working.
Well, I mean, he's in California. He needs to be in shorts and a t-shirt.
It's true.
That's right. Styling, profiling,
That's right.
It was nice
laying
out
carpet.
there. But yeah, dude, it's
He looks good.
Wow.
Jeez. Hey, do you have to tighten it down, or you're tacking it down, or what?
so yeah, I'm carpet seaming all of the seams, which are 100-foot long, which is not fun.
Yeah.
And then around the edges, I'm just kind of stapling it. The carpet's so heavy, it's not going anywhere. And it doesn't have a lot of foot traffic, so there's no need to put it down, especially if we need to remove it for some odd reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's pretty much how it's going down for the most part. But it's been crazy, dude. There's a lot going on.
So then, like the jumps and the features will have carpet put on them as well.
Yeah. We got extra for all of that.
Sick. I
So-
cannot wait, dude.
Yeah, dude. Me and Jing been busting it out.
Y'all have.
That's what's up, dude. How long are you keeping Jing? When's he coming back?
I'm keeping him till Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
He's gonna be so ready to get on that plane when he leaves.
I'm telling you, everybody that's come to see it, everybody that comes to see us work their butts off, man.
Yeah, man. No,
Scott's one of them. Look at that. You guys are still at it right now. So you closed at 6.
closed at 5 today. Yeah, so we've been going at it for
Was
a
the
while.
store busy? Was the store busy today?
Yeah, we had a lot of new faces, which is good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, sick, dude. Mike Kennedy said he stopped by on Wednesday, bro.
Oh, I know I was gone.
No way. You didn't get to see him?
I couldn't. Yeah, I was at a doctor's appointment. Yeah, I couldn't make it, man.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, like literally the one day I'm not here.
He's wanting that sucks. He
Yeah.
might still be around there. He's got some I think he was doing some work around that area or picking something up.
Oh, gotcha.
Mike Kennedy's awesome. Solid cat, good friend.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so
I got to meet him next time I'm out there. We got to go flying. He's flying big stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's see the store, G. I'm going to give you solo screen.
It's coming. It's a little bit different from the last time just because been moving some stuff around, but yeah, we're
That's
starting
always good.
to get some stuff in. We got the new Vanquishes.
Oh, nice.
Dude. Walk the guys over to that real quick.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta
Yeah.
hold on. I gotta hop
When
over
Bobby
there.
gets done working on the store, we're going to get some RCs on the bench and stuff, you guys.
Yeah, you may have to take the old little Vanquish off the shelf for Scott there. Those are nice.
Ready to run, dude. Can you believe it? And it's set up for. It's still got the
And
overdrive.
the remote's even got a nice screen on it and everything.
The
Wow.
remote is super nice, and it's enough channels to be able to accommodate the dig and overdrive servos if you decided to add one on.
Yeah, it's killer.
Looks good, dude.
Mike says he'll be back in a couple weeks.
Oh, awesome. I'll be here. Yeah, so it's coming along.
You get the new Axial Pro kits yet?
Not yet, no.
I tell you what, Bobby, I always try to keep a TRX4 builder's kit, and it always surprises me. It always sells.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep one of those, and then that new Axial Pro kit. I got a couple coming. I sold one already to our buddy Brett Brazen Scale.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then there's 2 more coming to the store. And then, dude, the new
The crawling course has started in here. The subfloor is laid and everything.
Oh, nice. That looks good, dude.
So
those side-by-sides are going to be sick, bro.
yeah, so it's coming, man. But yeah, sorry,
Looking good.
walking around here. But yeah, it's getting there. It's a lot of work, but a couple of weeks we should have it all wrapped up.
Heck yeah.
Did you have to throw out any Coke drinkers this week?
Dude, only one guy pretty much. But
You do the Coke and Pepsi test before they come in?
yeah.
Yeah.
I do that like cup challenge where one's Coke, one's Pepsi, but they don't
Right.
have anything on them, you know.
Yeah.
And if they pick the Coke, I tell them to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Beat it.
Yeah.
Go on.
Your money's dead here.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, you want to come in here drinking a Coke? I'll
Yeah.
turn you right back.
Run you out on a rail, dude.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
place is going to be hopping anyway. Did you get a sign out front? Because it's right next door to a Costco, man. If I was going to Costco with my mom and I looked over there and saw an RC store, I'd be over there in about 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. We do have
Let me
signs.
rephrase, if I went to Costco with Brad's mom, I would instantly.
We got feather flags too. But yeah. Yeah,
You
we
missed it earlier. We were talking about Brad's mom gets a new boyfriend every Thursday.
Yeah.
Dude, she's
Every
over here
Thursday.
helping me roll carpet, man.
Oh,
I know.
is that what they call it now?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Eric says math isn't working out on this, ladies and gentlemen. That's all right.
Yeah.
You guys have dinner yet or what?
Yeah, we just ate. We're getting ready to get back at it right now. So Jing's finishing sweeping and I'm gonna keep going. Plan is to get all the carpet down by tomorrow.
It's a big job.
But that was probably right there we saw with that roll, because when you sent me that picture, was that when, that was that 6 hours of work right there?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, so it's unfortunately my phone's at 7% and there's another 2,200 square feet to lay.
Yeah. How many passes? How many more passes is that with the roll? 3.
Yeah, 3.
Damn.
So
and how are you seaming it?
with a steamer or a heat seamer, and
Is it like that like a paper, like a something goes underneath the seam, or you gotta glue it?
Yeah. No, it goes underneath, and then heat melts the glue underneath. So
I got it. So it mends it together to make it one piece.
Yep. So
yeah.
I'm about to get off here and get back at it.
All right. Well, hey, everybody give a bunch of emojis. Say hi to Bobby K and Jing. We're gonna get Jing on this in front of the camera a little more one of these days, man. We got we got a lot of story to tell, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
There is a lot, and we're still doing it. We're hanging on. It's looking good, man. Great job in California. Guys, if you're close to Palm Desert, California, Coachella Valley area, La Pinta, La Maria, the Mayflower. Let's go. Make it happen. Go see Bobby K. Rise Up Hobbytown, ladies and gentlemen. Follow him on Facebook. Stay up to date with what's happening at the new hot spot in California. Bobby K, good job, dude.
Yes,
good job, buddy.
Yeah,
That's
it's kind
good,
of
man.
We'll see you, man.
trying to like figure out how to get off of this. But all righty, boys. We'll see you
All
guys.
right.
See you guys.
See you, dude.
Later, Bobby.
I'll keep you updated.
Jerry
Let's
says bye too.
I'll follow you on Facebook.
Yeah, do that. I just posted a video, so anybody listening in here, go check out the Facebook page, and yeah, you can see some more.
Yeah, man, and engage with that post. Share it out to your friends. Talk on it, like it, do all that stuff, man. We're going for it, guys, and it's all your fault.
All right, guys.
All right.
Later, Bobby.
See you, Bobby.
Sick.
Yeah, dude, it looks good, doesn't it?
Sick. Look at what got going on, Scott.
I see it. What is going on here?
Rise Up Hobby Town.
I see it,
The
man. That's
name of
awesome.
it, y'all.
Dude, it looks good.
Rise Up Hobby Town is the shop. Nice.
What the heck is
Thanks,
Paul
everybody.
Ballard? What
It's
is that?
emojis. It's emojis.
Oh, it doesn't show up in here.
You
I got
see it in code instead of the real
Oh.
emoji.
Yeah, hand, purple, blue, peace. Hand, purple, blue, peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are cameras all over the place, Micah. In
Yeah,
there.
that place is huge. It's a lot bigger than it looks on the camera.
It's huge, bro. That track is huge. He's got 3 more full passes.
I wasn't joking. He's next door to Costco, man. I'm just telling you, there's going to be a lot of foot traffic in there.
I cannot wait, dude. I'm so excited for that place.
It's a
And I
great
can't wait
location.
out there. And I mean, we're all in on this together. You know, I can't wait to help. I hope I'm helping already. I mean, folks from the show are able to. People are popping in. You know, let's go, y'all.
And Jerry's a Pomeranian. He's not too fond of anybody but Scott, as Ron knows.
Yeah. Doesn't like folks.
Nope.
No.
Ain't all right, buddy.
Roger says he's glad it's Bobby Seaman, not him. Yes, it is.
Big Jim, we have a pond, but I wouldn't encourage you to fly a plane off of it. But we have one somewhere down on the property. We've talked about it.
Before
We have a good area that we cleared off at Bigfoot too when the fire happened. It's right beside it.
So the carpet's going down on a subfloor, not just the concrete. So that whole track
Right.
area was also built and laid out with 2x4s and 3/4 tongue and groove OSB, which had to be moved after it was dismantled at the previous location. Scott, you helped. Brad's mom helped.
I would say my help was nothing compared to Brad, Nick, and of course Bob. I have no idea, and Andrew and all his buddies there.
I'm so ready, Bobby, get done for himself.
Yeah,
It's just been a very long, multiple things to accomplish kind of effort. He's a soldier, dude, getting it done.
oh yeah. He's just about
Thanks to all the help, man. Our local buddies out there, dude.
yeah.
Carlos and Andrew and Oscar and everybody else who's come in and helped out there. You, the boys, myself, like Snoop Dogg when he won the Grammy and he thanked himself. Wasn't that fun? Or whatever it was. It's a team effort, but yeah, man, Bobby's been leading the charge, and I'm very ready to. I know because I'm ready for him. I know he's ready to take a breath, dude, and just enjoy the fruits of his labor because it's a dope spot, dude. We're in a way better spot than we were. The man has a plan, and it's not what we thought it was going to be originally, but it's better than what we thought it was going to be originally. But it's been with loads of hard work and expense.
Yeah.
It ain't cheap,
You guys will have some fun shows when he starts.
bro.
playing-
I cannot wait to go there.
Playing. We're
on
gonna
the
play
track.
and play and play. I'm
Me
going.
and Bobby racing, y'all, is
Oh,
a
yeah.
fun time.
Oh yeah.
It's fun, and y'all should come. If you can't come, then watch this.
Yeah.
Mike
It's
Kennedy, thanks. Hey, put this on the spreadsheet, Scott. Apple Maps still shows the old location.
Mike, we'll get that fixed. I'll talk to Bob. Actually, that is a Gene job right there. You need to tell Gene that. Matter of fact, hold on, just keep that up there for just a second. That needs to be fixed. That
Good.
is,
Thank you.
that is definitely a Gene thing right there.
Someone's got to execute on there because that's no good.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it right now to him. So that's a big one.
Bobby for the hobby. Absolutely, man. Do you need that up there still, bro? Or can I take
No, you can take that now. Take it down now. I'm trying to get you back up, but I froze up.
Oh, okay. Ryan should take breaks on the show to broadcast commercials of the store. Yeah, I think, honestly, we'll be bringing Bobby on a lot on Saturdays in the future and some guests. After 4 years of the show, I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think.
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
Been a
What
while.
Brian Brissett, I don't understand your question, but I really want to. What are we talking about, dog? What are we talking about?
Man, I can't. I'm having technical issues here, so hold on a second.
Dude, we're gonna melt the carpet, dude. Yes.
There we go. I fixed me.
That's what's up. 2 hours, 7 minutes, man. Couple minutes, we'll say goodbye, buddy.
Heck yeah, dude. This is fun, man. Appreciate you having me on, and it's always good. We had a good show tonight just because there's a lot of great people in here, a lot of new people, Ron, that I don't know.
It's interesting. Like at the shop here in Indiana, as you know, I have some other responsibilities that have kept me away from there. I'm only there like 1 day a week. Well, I've been popping over there as much as I can lately. And I get to talk to people,
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I've talked to a handful of people also doing this furniture thing for Jing right now that I'm doing like temporarily.
Yeah.
And it isn't very often you run into somebody who's in the RC, but the other day I ran into a kid, like a flight test kid. And then the dude with them, was like all about RC too. And it's like, oh man, well, let me tell you something, right? And then you turn them on to the shops and the socials and stuff. And it's like, I don't know. I think there's some new folks coming because of that. It's definitely not because I'm putting out content. I gotta say, I'm sucking on that, but that's just it's winter time. It's winter time.
Heck yeah. Get back to
it. This all has been a real wonderful, neat transition. I'm like appreciate. I told my wife thanks the other day for just like being such a boss, like such a beast, to like saddle up next to someone going for something different than the status quo. Thanks, babe, because this shit's crazy and it's awesome, but it's
you'll look back and be glad that you went through it.
Arduous process, It's an arduous process to get it figured out, and we're working it out, man. We refuse to lose, and here we are doing it, man. I mean, all of us together. It's just really, I'm blown away. I'm very excited for the future, no matter what it ends up looking like. We kind of have an idea where it can go from here, nothing but up. We just got stores under our belt, and Res Dog. The store is in Palm Desert, California. So that's, I guess, Coachella Valley.
Yep.
It's called the Rise Up Hobby Town, and it's at a new location on Dinah Shore Drive. Dinah Shore Jr. Anybody know that band, Dinosaur Jr.? I'm sorry. Dinah Shore is an actor, but I always think of them both at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. Track set up 2-wheel drive buggies, 4-wheel drive 1/8 scale buggies, a big track. Yeah. And what's great about the carpet we selected for that place is that it's durable enough to let everybody out there.
Yep.
Some carpet tracks, they don't want to let somebody out there with a Granite or an Arma Sentin or Traxxas Slash. We want everyone to be able to have a good time on that track. And even drifting and mini Z's and things like that are going to be, you know, something that happens at that store. He has the space for it. So rock crawler, mini Z, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive,
Yep.
regular person who doesn't want to build a kit but still wants to race an Arma Sentin or a Traxxas Slash, like, we got you.
Yeah.
We
It's
got
gonna
you.
be it's gonna be sweet. I can't wait to see how they're gonna do the design of the track and stuff. I don't know how that works.
What's
I know-
neat about it too is you're able to change it because it's these features that you can move around
Oh, okay.
to make, and because it's built on a subfloor,
Right.
just screw it down.
That's awesome.
What are we calling it now?
Mhm.
When you have a runway in your front lawn, you know you made it. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Like they
Well, we'll
dropped
have to
the
see
Zoom.
the official press release information.
Yeah, I
maybe-
don't know what that means by Andrew. I guess they
Maybe since
changed
I'm a
the name.
marketing guy, they'll tell me these things. Oh, good. Yeah. Good.
Oh,
It should happen now.
that
That's-
should be good.
That's
I didn't
good.
realize that, Ron. I had no
Well,
idea.
we were going with what it was. It made sense when we were still at the old location.
Yeah.
This is even better. RC Fun Park, California.
Golly,
let's
it makes it better. Yes.
Never in a million years. But I love it there. I love having a business there with my
Good to
buddies.
go visit.
Yep. The place is amazing. And
Yeah.
if it wasn't a great spot with loads of opportunity, it wouldn't happen, you know.
Yeah. Fred, good
Nice.
to see you, buddy.
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's not a surprise. But
No.
I totally forgot. I mean, I've been trying to drive traffic to what it is. So yeah, RC Fun Park, California.
Sweet.
Can we get on brand? Did we just get on brand a little bit?
That's what I'm just saying. You just ended one of the names, and that is a good
Did
thing.
we just get on brand? Like, so
This is
now
good.
instead of 6 degrees of separation, it's 5.
Right. It's awesome.
Well, that's cool. Let's eliminate this stuff a little bit. So, and it's also still a hobby town because we're co-brands.
Yeah.
Both these stores are co-brands. RC Fun Park. Nice.
Cool.
That's good.
It's
That's
already
good.
got
We're paying enough for it. We're paying enough for it. It's time to use the damn name. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yes. Y'all got to send me pictures, man. Oh, Resdog. Yeah. Great store, man. When you get a chance, check it out. 2 hours from you. Yeah, it's a hell of a store with lots of great inventory, too. Yeah, it's if you're into the hobby, it's definitely worth stopping by.
He's gonna have that track rolling in a couple weeks, I bet. Literally.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
There you go, Andrew. Amen, brother.
Yes. Dude. Andrew, did you see those new side-by-sides from Losi?
You know he's gonna have one of those.
Dude.
Him and Bobby are gonna have a blast in the desert with those things.
Those are
I saw that.
nice.
I think if you buy one, do you get a clear body or something for free?
I think on the something about that early on. Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw. I don't know. Is it on the horizon or how was that? I don't know.
I think it is through Horizon. I something like you get some extra bits, but
Oh,
I don't know the exact specifics. Res Dog says we have a hobby town down in SoCal area also. What town is that one in? We've met all those people that we've been to the Hobby Town convention, and so we've met a ton of these operators in California, and one of them, I met a girl named Amanda, and which
huh.
Corona is the one that she's got, but I think she's got multiple hobby towns. First 50 gets a clear body. That's what it is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ryan Brissett coming in clutch
There you go.
with the intel.
I guess they sold 50 already then.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, guys, man, hey, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. Scott, you can stay on with me if you want a
Yeah,
minute.
sure.
I won't
Yep.
keep you forever, but we'll say goodbye to the people. I don't know. Is there a Zoom happening tonight, y'all? Did you?
Yeah, they already dropped it in the
RC Pilots Lounge.
Yeah, somebody redrop it again. They drop it in the chat too.
Drop the link again here in the chat, and then I think the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, you can probably find it as well. If you're under 16, you need to have signed a waiver to come into the Zoom.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye now. All right, guys. Love you. Stay tuned. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Ron.
Follow your buddies. Get yourself some time off so you can come hang out with us in Alabama, man. Follow the Birmingham RC Club. Thanks for being here. You guys are the greatest. We're going to bounce in 5. Hanging Rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. And we'll see you next time.
You guys.
Stick with your pants. See you on Soch. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Boom.
Sweet.